realised that there was a problem, we evacuated the building as quickly as we could, got everybody out of the pool, of course alerted the emergency services and got everybody off to hospital. Thankfully, we've heard from the hospital that everybody is going to be okay. There may be some discomfort and some symptoms for the next 12 hours or so, but basically I think, thankfully, everybody's going to be fine.
Okay, I just realised, just one, you're entitled to be cross with me here because I'm all fingers and thumbs. I'm just going to ask you that question once more, okay? Again, Mrs Davies, if you could just summarise exactly what happened in the pool today, in your own words.
Well, people in the pool reported to our lifeguards that they were feeling very, they had itchy eyes and a runny nose. That's usually a symptom of suffering from the effects of too much chlorine. Chlorine is usually present in the swimming pool, but clearly something had happened here. We immediately, along with our lifeguards, took emergency measures to evacuate the pool, alerted the emergency services and sent everybody off to hospital. Thankfully, the hospital tell us that there will be no long-term damage and everybody will be fine.
I understand you got pretty much everybody out of the pool, but one child, a 9-year-old girl, panicked and had to be helped. Can you tell me what happened there?
Yes, well, one of our lifeguards did exactly what he was supposed to do and checked the pool to make sure that everybody was out. He noticed one little 9-year-old girl who appeared to be in some distress, dived in and pulled her to safety. We're very, very proud of him. He did exactly what he needed to do. Given that he hasn't been hasn't been with us very long, then I think it's an exceptional act that he undertook.
Okay. Could I just put to you a point one of the parents made to us, which is that she only heard what had happened when her child rang her from hospital and the child was quite distressed. She thinks perhaps the communication could have been handled a little better. Does she have a point?
Well, as soon as we knew that we had an incident on our hands, we put our own emergency procedures into play. All our members of staff hit the phones and started to ring round as many parents as we possibly could. Clearly, we only have a limited number of lines. We know eventually we got to every single parent that we needed to. It may well that some took a little bit longer than perhaps we would have liked.
Okay, finally, could I ask you what you know at this stage about how the chlorine might have got into the pool and what you're doing now about that?
Well, we're checking the equipment and we're investigating what might have happened in the plant room. Clearly, it's possible that the equipment could have been tampered with. The police are investigating. We also noticed that the back door to the plant room, which butts onto the car park, had been tampered with. The police have told us that there's been incidents of cars being tampered with in the car park quite recently. We would really appreciate it if anybody who was in the car park between, say, 4 and 4:30 this afternoon, who saw anything a little bit suspicious, people loitering around, to let the police know.
Thank you very much.